Hi there guys, here is the Prime Studios Fugitive Predator Deluxe Marquette. I received this yesterday through Sideshow Collectibles. Had him assembled last night and I decided to do a quick video showing you all the details of this awesome piece. Let's go take a quick look. Here he is. Now this is definitely a Predator that needed to grow on me when I first saw pictures of it surface before the film was released. I'm not going to go into the film, to be honest. Most people out there know it's not that great of a film, but ADI always do a great job with the Predators, their designs. So it took a while to get used to this sort of futuristic sort of style armor, but now it's been out for a couple of years. Definitely glad to have it in the collection. Ordered this quite a while ago. It was delayed multiple times, as are most Prime 1 pieces. I've got in with the Deluxe biomask on at the moment. Seeing I have the life-size bust, I'm leaving that unmasked. So I'll probably leave this guy assembled with the mask on. So happy with that. This one lights up red, and the regular mask doesn't have the battle damage. Doesn't have this little piece on it either. That lights up green. Just got to press the nose area here for it to light up. Doesn't come with batteries, so I've still got to go get those to test it out. You need a certain battery for the mask, cell battery I think for the plasma cannon here on the side, and larger batteries again for the base, which are in here. You need to remove these magnetized accessories or parts, lift this off and assemble them in there. So it's absolutely amazing in person. Looked like a reasonably thin piece. I expected it to be around about 12 or so kilos, your usual standard size for a 1.4 Predator. But this thing is heavy. I had a lot of trouble getting it out of the packaging. The box comes with even corner supports to absorb the weight and impact. It's so heavy. I think the gross weight is something like 36 kilos or 34 kilos I think, and then 26 kilos net. So this is the double the weight of most 1.4 scale Preds from Sideshow. So I'm not looking forward to moving it from my living area here or the table. So I might have to disassemble it to move it. So yeah, had a lot of trouble getting it out of the packaging. Had to remove the sort of the art box out as usual, but then I had to pull the back of the art box apart and sort of push the polystyrene out because it was refusing to come out of the art box. So it's probably the hardest unboxing I've had to do for any statue, and I've owned a lot, so hope it goes a lot better than I had for those people out there that are getting this or have it. It comes with lots of features, lots of swap outs. I'll show you the swap outs later on, but I'm happy with this look. So I've got the Deluxe mask. This arm, we've got the weapon that he uses to escape. To be more movie accurate, you'd use this head because he doesn't have the mask on when he's using the gun, but I think I like this look here. As I said, I want the mask on. The shuriken looks great as well. You can swap the arm out. Now the whole arm is a separate piece, again, in slightly different pose, and then another hand that holds the shuriken, and then you've got another whole arm again and a spare hand. So a third option just to have him without the armor on. So as I said, so you got this helmet comes off. You can swap out the other helmet. You got the head, which doesn't have any face sculpt behind it at all, which is good. It sits better, more like the film. Putting a mask on top of a head sculpt never works out. A lot of rubbing and stuff like that, so it's good they did it that way. You put the head on, you've got this chest plate here. You've got obviously the arms and the switch out hands, but you've also got the shoulder pads here you've got to click on as well before you put, the helmet on hand. The parts go together really well. They're nice and flush, strong magnets. This is a really solid piece, guys. So I feel like I've definitely got my money's worth with this piece here. It looks kind of thin in stature here, but in person, especially when you look side on, it is a bulky piece. Really stocky. Just some angles that show it. Get the wrist gauntlet. Now these are metal. They are keyed, I think, to go a certain way, so you can't put this one there and this one here. Angles towards like a point more so than separation. I'm not sure how it was in the film. Maybe they did that to avoid the hand. But yeah, it seems more of like a, comes closer together towards the end. Yeah, I tried swapping around so it would be wider, but it wouldn't allow me to do that. So it's definitely keyed to be that way. The whole body is pretty much one piece. This arm and the whole body and the legs all comes one piece. These are sort of quality sort of fabric. Here at the base. Now the base is the heaviest part of this. It is solid. You've got these two parts, these magnetize on. You got to assemble this part first. There's the button to turn the base on. Got to magnetize those back on. This is a separate piece here. That obviously helps with the light up. It's got like a connection, wire connection that goes into it. In here, when you unwrap this, there's the cover plate that comes off, and then you've got a clear perspex piece that goes down first as well. And you can see all the LED strips around the base inside that. So there's quite a few layers to that before you can actually put the piece on. One thing that concerned me a little bit before I got this is the fact that the foot sits off the base. They all do it, but maybe they should have made the base a little bit wider so the foot sits on, you know, the base properly. Looks a little bit strange hanging off the edge. That's just my opinion anyway. All right, so there he is, guys. So get down here. Here's the head that comes with the regular. Now I'm more of a fan of closed mouth. I find they're a bit more sinister. Every Predator that's been done has usually got that open mouth sculpt. But on this, I prefer the regular open mouth sculpt here. Probably because I do have the bust where the mouth is closed. It's nice to see something different. So they're extremely detailed. Comes with two bases. Got this one here and then the other one, which I'm about to show you next. So you can display all the heads at once, whether you have the mask or the other two. Counted roughly 75 quills on one side, so I'm guessing there's roughly 150 on each sculpt. So it's a lot of work going into doing these sculpts. One issue I think that's going to happen with people getting this is quills are going to be missing or falling off. They are slightly flexible, but there are so many on there, it's almost a guarantee they're going to be, some are going to be lost by transit or fall off. It's a shame Prime 1 didn't offer a little sachet with some spares like they have done in the past with other collectibles. Because if people get this with missing or broken quills, you know, they're going to want a replacement head, and that's a waste of a whole head in my opinion. So maybe I might mention that on their Facebook page in the future when they do all the other Preds, they can maybe include some. Because I do have a lot on order with them in regards to Predator, and I know a lot of other people do as well. So there's the open mouth sculpt. So there's two separate pieces there, and they're nice and solid. Now we get over to the closed mouth. This comes with the Deluxe. So very similar look to the 1:1 scale bust. Obviously not as detailed, but same sort of pose. Once again, you got 150 quills on this and another base to hold that head sculpt. So you have all this on display. It's quite easy just to, okay, I'm a bit bored with the one that's on here today. I'll just remove that, remove this one and swap it over. Here is the regular bio. So you can sort of see those lenses are slightly green. So when you turn that on, that'll light up green. Absolutely awesome piece. You're gonna definitely need solid shelving if all the Prime 1 Predators are gonna be this heavy and like this. I'm guessing the Jungle Hunter will be bigger again, especially with the Hunter's Victim. There's gonna be a lot of weight there. Their resin that Prime 1 use is solid, very dense. Let's go take a look at some other angles. Right, here we have the back of the statue. Quite a large base there, showing the Predator's ship sort of design. Here's another piece you need to assemble. This big whole plate. This skirting sort of armor is keyed on with a magnet. Looks really cool. Paintwork is excellent. So if we get the paintwork on the other Predators, I know City Hunter, Jungle Hunter, if we get them all like this, I think the collector's going to be very happy. The Shuriken accessory is very cool as well, but it's a pretty big process just to switch it out. So it's not a simple process just pulling the arm off and it's all connected. As I said, you need to remove the head, remove the shoulder armor, remove the hand, and then remove this arm. And do the whole thing again with the other arm and accessory. So I'll be buying some batteries soon to test out all the light up functions. Hopefully they all work. Even though I won't use them, as long as I know they work. It is a cool feature to take some photos, but long term, I don't think I'll ever use them. Just another thing to go wrong, really, in my opinion. So I think it's cool that Primer gives us the option to do that, but if they took the light up functions away, it wouldn't bother me. All right, so here are the other accessories that he comes with, which unfortunately I'll be keeping in the box, but it's great we've got all these options. So firstly here we have the plain arm, which has the hand already sculpted into it. And that'd be great to use with sort of the open mouth sculpt or the closed mouth sculpt to have him pose like he's just starting to break out of the facility, like in the film. So he didn't have all his equipment on when he first did that. So that's pretty cool. Here's the more straightened arm, which does have that computer gauntlet on there. That's used to display this. So the hand holding the shuriken. So that's a very cool piece. I was sort of debating between the rifle and the shuriken, but I've decided to go something completely different to what you'd usually expect on a Predator statue. That's pretty cool. And you've got a spare hand here, so you can use that straightened arm with that hand, or the one that's holding the rifle that I've got posed with him now. You can take that rifle off and just put that hand on. So there's plenty of options for that left hand of the Predator, but the right hand is fixed, that stays as it is. Here we have the art box. Nice picture of the statue. It's not overly large. Slightly larger you'd get from a normal 1/4 scale. Deluxe sticker in the corner. Got your credits and precautions. And we've got another artwork on the back. Overall, very nice art box. Shame you don't see them often enough though in the collection, as they will be stored. And here you have the assembly instructions Shows you where all the pieces are housed in the packaging. Get a nice image there of the statue assembled. And on this side, continues on showing you step by step how to put it all together. Quite straightforward, but my biggest issue is getting this thing out of the box. It is heavy. And lastly, I know it's not terribly important, but here's the shipper. Now, first time I've ever seen a shipper come with these all over it. So these are all taped to the corners. I'm assuming that's due to the weight of the piece. So, which says gross weight 35.6 kilos, and net weight 28.6. So I think that's a lot bigger or heavier than stated on their website. Anyways, that's just the shipper. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this quick video of the Prime Studios Fugitive Predator Marquette. All the best if you're planning to get this awesome piece, but prepare for quite a heavy and tedious time unboxing. Thanks guys, bye for now.